Today's video, Exalted Ice setup, but you can scale with these setups that I made. So 7.2k health, 114 damage, 80 for fire, 62 res, 26 ice, 24 fire. Yes, the res is a little low, but you're gonna play more aggressive with this. 415 crit, 350 block, 36 ice, 34 fire. You are at the pierce cap here. 103 power pip, 128 arch mastery. You can use the chrysalis hat with pins, the bone smasher robe, so exalted rata bones, the chrysalis boots, fairy wand, the Evgenia theme, fairy amulet, the chrysalis ring because you do get a little bit more health. This is the pet, no armor breaker on it because you're at the cap. Then the clockwork courser mount, and then a triangle deck with pit. I can actually like cycle decently on ice, so I do run this. You could also run the Darkmoor deck if you aren't good at cycling or you just want more copies or whatever. Yeah, so I did hit Marshall on this character. I was Adolf Warlord, so I do know how to play this school halfway decently. But yeah, that's the setup. You're honestly just doing a lot of blading because ice is dog shit in every other way. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and hop into the legend setup. Alright, so for the legend setup, you're at 4.2k health, it's 30 off the cap. 81 fire, or I mean ice damage, which is 7 off. 56, which is at the cap. 38 res, 27 to ice. This would be 24 to fire. I don't have the fire pin on right now for accuracy. 17 and 18, which is pretty solid considering the cap is 19. Perfect power pip chance, 75 arch. This one you can use the Aquilia hat. The res difference between these two is quite literally nothing, and yeah, you lose some damage, so not really worth using the event hat. You can use the Bone Smasher robe, chrysalis boots, fairy, the Yevgeny theme with the universal accuracy, fairy amulet with a power pip, Skyfarer band because you do need the power pips for this one. This is a grand pet. I have a grand ice that I don't play. But this actually works perfectly for scaling. Then you're going to want the set bonus, obviously, so you can get the damage. Then you just want Arch Mastery on the deck. And these are actually like pretty solid stats. With the new Halloween pack that's going to be coming out over here, I know for death it's actually pretty solid. We come right here, inspect it, you'll get more res and you get more damage. So since crit isn't viable in these lower leagues, this is going to be the hat you can want to end up getting. I will probably go for it because I don't care about one pierce when I can get, 4 more res. So you definitely want to rock this for now. And then it's pretty straightforward. The deck is kind of scuffed right now because I was doing something, I don't remember what. But yeah, it's blade stack still, kind of. You're gonna want to do like 2 blades, whatever. But yeah, Grand Ice, it's the setup isn't perfect compared to like an actual Grand, but I can go and show you all that also. Alright, so for Grand Ice, it's a little hard to scale down to if I'm being real. You're at 51 fire damage, which is the cap, 75 ice, which isn't that bad, honestly. 3.7 health. You're 25 off the cap on this. You are 4 off the res cap. Most Grand Ices are running on Fire Mastery, and they're at 37, so you're gonna kind of get fucked there. 24 to ice, you'd be at 23 fire, which is pretty shit for both, if I'm being real. 11 pierce, 93 power pip. You're gonna want to run the Crown of Gorgon hat, and you can either use the bow and get more damage, or you can run the city staff and get yeah. So those are kind of your only 2 options. 96 is the power pip cap. So ice scaling, you don't get the greatest stats if I'm being honest with you. And then yeah, so that's what this is. And then I'll go ahead and show you an actual Grand Ice setup. Yeah. This is the Grand Ice. You're at 78 ice, 56 fire. You're at the res cap, 22 fire, 25 ice, and 10 to 8. So, pros and cons: 94 power pip, which you can't get 96, or at least I don't run 96. So yeah, that is kind of like you're better off picking a Grand Ice.